Well, hello there. We're back in the arena.
It's been a bit.
It has been a bit. We had a bit of a hiatus, but we're back now because we're going to talk about the fact that so much of the work is done in the recovery when you're doing a startup or anything athletic. Go on.
But it is true. It's actually the same for sports, and it's a great metaphor because I think people recognize it with athletes, right? That the work happens in the recovery. You have to allow your body to rest. But in the business world, we have these, misconceptions. I think younger people are getting it, finally a little bit better where, you shouldn't be working 100 hours a week. Like if you don't give your brain and your body a chance to rest and fill your cup like on a soul level, then you really do burn out. And it's interesting though, because I think no founder of a startup believes it. And everybody just repeatedly makes the same mistakes. And then you hear everyone, 10 years older than you saying, make sure you don't burn out. And yet you do, because you can't help it, because you're passionate about what you do. You love it. You think it's so much fun. There's endless work to do. You've got your heart and soul in it. You probably have also all your money tied up in it. So you don't want it to fail. But at the same time...
And I think it's next level when it comes to businesses that are trying to solve wicked global problems. Like any business that has a triple bottom line, that you've got this profit motive, but you're also trying to resolve a big environmental issue.
Urgency for sure.
Or solving some societal issue. The idea is like, oh, it just didn't work out, I'm just going to walk away. No, it's like, it's sort of, it's an extra child for us. And we just don't want to let it,
Yeah, no, I think that's so true. And I think every entrepreneur can really identify with that it's something that you just work all the time. But that's exactly why you need to make sure you give yourself space to do other things that you love, whatever that might be, whether it's, obviously physical exercise is always good for so many reasons, but if it's reading books, if it's painting, if it's listening to a podcast, if it's going dancing, whatever it might be. Actually, Jason had to run out this afternoon and I was dipping in my energy level and I actually just cranked the tunes, Nobody Was Home, and danced like a lunatic for
And if we were home, we wouldn't let her do that because that's just crazy.
Well, I wouldn't have danced like that.
That's right.
But it was just a good kind of like shake it off. And I think when I mean rest, it's more than 3 songs worth of dancing. But it's just finding those things that fill your soul outside of work. And it's the exact same thing. I think people recognize it from, you get the brilliant idea in the shower, right? We know those kinds of those
aha moments.
But it's the reason is because your brain is resting and it needs that time to just dwell. I think that's actually something.
That was the huge thing. Is the idea of dwelling, which I think is really underrated, because there is this bizarre, particularly men who just think they'll just smash through and push through and there's some macho thing, and it's like, it really doesn't work like that. The best ideas do come after some dwelling. You're in the shower or you're going for a walk or you wake up at 3 a.m. and go, oh, wait a minute. And that's not a coincidence. Our brain, while we're sleeping, spends all that time figuring out all the information you've received the previous day and adding it to all the information of your life.
It into everything.
And I think if you smash out 80-hour weeks and you've got a really poor sleep habit, sleep hygiene is what they call it, it's really problematic. It's really problematic. So so we encourage you to take a breath, because all of it, so much happens in the recovery, and it shows a real discipline and a really mature entrepreneur, those who can embrace the recovery. That's our message of the day. We'll see you soon. Bye.